Hi, my name is Sprinkle Soup, and welcome to your daily serving of awesome. Today we're going to be playing a delightful little game called Agatha Knife, which I must say is like the most amazing character name I've ever heard. And this is a little point-and-click adventure about Agatha Knife, who has this dilemma where she really likes animals in terms of they're cuddly and cute and she wants to be friends with them. But she also really likes how they taste. Now, I think that's a dilemma that a lot of us can all relate to. But she works in a butcher shop, so she has a lot of first-hand experiences with, hey, this animal's cute, but I kind of need to cut you up now, and I don't like when you're scared of me. And this is her adventure creating the religion of carnivorism. I don't know terribly much more than that. We're going to see how it goes. It seems like a very good dark humor game. Now let's go right in. That's me, Agatha. I'm 7 years old and I can't sleep. My mom has a butcher shop, and I really like animals. So at night, I go to the butchers to talk and play with them. Later, I kill them and carve them up, so my mom can sell their meat the next day. I love being the town butcher because I can be close to the animals and their meat. Lamb chops, sirloin steaks, pork loin, chicken thighs. I love eating meat, but I feel bad when I see that my friends, the animals, are scared of me when they see my knives. It makes me sad. That's not all. I've got another problem. Lately, we haven't had many customers, and my mom is getting worried. She says that if things don't get better, we'll have to close the shop. I need to think of something, or I won't be able to play with the animals anymore. And I'll have to give up eating meat. Today, my mom is going to the church to pray. She says it might help things get better. I'm going with her to see what it's like. Maybe it'll help me think of a solution to my problems. Oh, we're in dire states already. This is rubbish. Preach it! Preach it! I don't have too many people, but... There's a video game in the church? Wow. I want to go there. Mom, this is so boring. I'm gonna take a look around. Okay, but if you leave the church, don't go too far. Let's see. What's around here? How do we move? Wasad! Wasad, you're not helping me. Okay, we just click. Got it. Let's look at it. My mom, Mrs. Knife. I don't remember what doing it. Okay, so we get little options that we can say. I don't remember what we're doing here. I'm going to cheer her up. I'm going to take another look around. I'm going to cheer her up. She's my mom. We gotta do our best. We'll get the customers back, Mom. Trust me. Soon we'll have lots of animals in the abattoir. And the counter will be packed full of good, fresh meat, just like before. Thank you, Agatha. You're my favorite daughter. Oh, do I have any siblings? No. Ah. It's kind of like an empty compliment then. Hey, remind me why we came here. Well, the butcher isn't doing very well, so I thought we could come to church and pray, and see if it helps. Pray? What's that? You'd like to keep working at the butcher's, right? Yes, of course. Well, think about that really hard, and maybe it'll help bring our customers back. How do I back out? I guess you have to select this one. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'll be right here. So then, I guess we're going to adventure and learn about these people and see what we can do. You know, it caught my eye first thing. I gotta go check out this video game. It's like a cash machine. It's not even a video game. Oh, okay. Looks like it only works with money. Alright then. Let's go and see what this lovely elderly couple's doing. A couple of oldies. Looks like the shouting relaxes them. How ironic. Hello. Hello, young lady. Never seen you around here before. Is this your first time here? Yes. I thought this religion thing would be more interesting, but so far it's horrendously boring. That's because you don't know Reverend Bleak's story. No. Who's Reverend Bleak? That guy that won't stop shouting? Yes. No, I've never heard his story. I don't like it when people shout while explaining things, so perhaps you could tell me his story. It's a fantastic story. Reverend Bleak is the Time Lord's messenger. He's traveled through a time portal an infinite number of times. And every time he comes back from one of his journeys, he brings us some cheese and a new threat from our Lord. That does not sound pleasant. I mean, the cheese, sure, why not, but a new threat? Does he bring back cheese from every journey? Your Lord sends you threats? You know, that's my big question. Did you say that your Lord sends you threats? Yes, that's right. We all make mistakes, and the Time Lord knows. But he can't forgive us just out of the kindness of his heart. We have to pay for our sins. And that's why he sends the cheese. That's a strange story. I'm not sure what to think of that story. It doesn't make much sense. We have to believe in something, my dear. We're a couple of oldies for whom life is coming to an end. And we don't want to spend our last few days in a spiral of agony, worrying that we are going to disappear forever. So we came here looking for some inner peace, and Reverend Bleak gives it to us. Although first we have to buy cheese, of course. Ah, by the way, you should also buy cheese, so the Time Lord will forgive you for not believing in him. I don't see the point in that. Buying a piece of cheese isn't going to make me believe that story. Nonsense. Take this money. Buy a candle from the faith dispenser over there, and light it for the Time Lord. He'll definitely forgive you then. Do it for me. Well, if it'll make you feel better. Yes, if you wouldn't mind. Here you go. I'll take money. I hope the Time Lord lights up your life with his threats. Yep, whatever you say. I've put the money in my bag. If you want to use it or take a look at the other things we have in my bag, just tap my head. Poke. This is my bag. Before I forget, if you want, I can talk to you like this instead. You can choose whichever option you like best. After all, everyone has their own taste. There are even people that like eating fish. Although they're probably not quite right in the head. I take offense to that, I love sushi. Anyway, you have a couple of options to choose from. This one, or this one. Which do you like best? For the sake of clear reading, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any sort of preference. I'm free to switch back to it. We'll go with that. Okay, we'll continue like this. Don't worry, if you want to change later, just go to the main menu and check the options. Back to what I was explaining. Everything we collect will go in my bag. Using the things we collect is easy. For example, if you want to give the money to someone or use it for something, you just need to come here, select it, and then go back outside. To leave, just touch my head again. Then touch the person you want to give it to or the thing you want to use it with, and I'll take care of the rest. Easy, right? Okay, let's get on with it. Granny gave me this money to buy a candle. Mom, I got money. We're not gonna straighten out the butcher's finances with that. Oh, fair enough. Well, actually, let's go ahead and listen to what the Reverend has to say. The Reverend Bleak. He's shouting that everything is our fault and the Lord is going to punish us. Now and then he talks about the cheese savior. What a pantomime. I don't want to interrupt his speech. Fair enough. This is really kind of a discussion about religion, isn't it? believing certain things just because someone says them. Alright, Faith Dispenser, give me a candle. I think something fell into the slot below. A candle to forgive my sins. Faith Dispenser has released a candle. And it looks like it's made of cheese. I put it in my bag. Cheese candle. These candles look normal. Is that also supposed to be a candle then, or who knows? Candle made of cheese. Where do I light it? I've got the candle. I think it's made of cheese. Of course, if you want the Time Lord to forgive you for the bad things you've done. You need to buy some cheese. Now that you've got the candle, put it alongside the others. Fair enough. Candle, cheese candle, delivery for the cheese savior. Alright, done. Achievement unlocked, redeeming cheese. Redemption through cheese. Is that a safe? A safe! Thank you so much for clarifying, Agatha. I'm glad we're on the same page. Candle on the wheel of cheese. Does he bring back cheese from every journey? Alerts and new threats. I bought a candle and I put it on the wheel of cheese by the entrance. Excellent! I'm sure the Time Lord will be happy. You'll see how everything goes well for you from now on. Gotta go. Oh, never mind. Until next time. May the Time Lord illuminate your life with his threats. Oh god. Can I talk to you yet? No. Let's leave him to threaten his followers. Why not? Mom. Mom. Are you listening to the sermon? No, not really. I'm just praying that the butchers picks up. I don't even know who the guy doing the shouting is. Aw. Well, at least Mom's doing okay. I just leave? Done with this crap. Aw, they just got me. She's so pretty. Oh, what a pretty bride. Haha. They're posing for photos. And this guy is a photographer. You're beautiful too, in your own gorgeous way. He or she is really dressed up. Hello. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Why don't we just get this out of the way? I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman. Yeah, you're not the first one to say that. I'm a man. I've always been one. But you're wearing women's clothes. And you've got a woman's hairstyle. And you're wearing makeup. Why? Because I like it, that's why. What, I can't wear a skirt because I'm a man? I can't wear lipstick because I'm a man? I can't sleep with other men because I'm a man? I didn't mean to upset you. It's cool that you do whatever you like. But it's just strange seeing a man dressed as a woman. Don't worry, it's not your fault. Most likely it's what they teach you at home and at school. Boys like blue, cars, and video games. And girls like pink, dolls, and play kitchens. Well, we don't talk much at home. I haven't seen my dad in ages. And I live in the room at the back of my mom's butcher shop. That's messed up. You got a room at the butcher's? Yes, the back room at the butcher's is like my bedroom. Although I suffer from insomnia, so I don't need a bed. I'm always there with my animals. It's why I kill them and cut them into little pieces. So that my mom can sell them meat in the shop. Seriously. Aren't you too young to have a job killing animals? And you live in the room where you cut them up? Yes, but I like it. I love animals. And doing it for my mom gives me pocket money. And some meat every day. Are you having me on? No. Do you work? Yes, well, you could say that I sell meat too. Oh, really? Yes, I'm a prostitute. You just came out and said it. Oh, Poor Agatha, learn about the world. Sorry, but did you say that you were a prostitute? Yes, my friends and I work in the sex trade. I don't know what that means. Don't worry, you're still a bit young to understand. Just think of it as business, like any other. You said before that you work at the butcher's, right? Yes. Okay. People that need meat go to your shop to buy it, right? Well, we sell special affection to people that need it. Special affection? Yeah, well, caresses, grown-up kisses, sex. You know what, let's change the subject. Your job. Do you like it? Might seem a bit out there, but yeah, I do. Lots of people work in this business because they're forced to, or because they don't have another way to earn money. But I guess I'm lucky. I like what I do, I'm good at it, and I've got to meet lots of nice and interesting people. Although that definitely isn't the norm in this line of work. You know, I really like the discussions that this game can have. It's definitely a duel-oriented game, but it's nice to hear that it's actually just talking about things that a lot of games don't want to talk about. Like, no matter what your job, just people can find enjoyment out of it, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've had enough talking. I'm off. Okay, sweetie. Who are you? She's really dressed up. Aw, you're not a talker. That's okay. What is this? Looks like it's an advert. It says, would you like to give the gift of happiness to someone you love? Do you find it hard seeing your friends suffer? Do you need an excuse to start a war? Start your own religion by taking one of our courses. Come in and talk to us. No obligation. You know, that just might be a grand old idea. Let's go in here. Gotta start our own religion. We're gonna start carnivorism. A small wooden house. Now I guess that's what it would look like, wouldn't it? Hey! Hey, that's a forest spirit from Princess Mononoke. So that's what happened to its head. It all makes sense now. Okay. Hello. Mr. or Miss with short hair, I can't really tell. Strange makeup. Hello. Hello, young lady. Tell me, what's your name? Agatha. And what brings you here, Agatha? I came to church with my mum. I wanted to know what this religion thing was all about, so I came along to take a look. Excellent. And what do you think so far? Do you like what you see? I spoke to some people, and they told me some strange stories. For example, an ancient couple at the church. Ancient couple? Believed that by buying cheese from that Reverend Bleak character, that some guy called the Time Lord will forgive their sins, and they'll be resurrected when they die. You can't tell me they are interesting people. Here we find inspiration all around us thanks to faith and religion. But there's something I still don't really get. What is religion exactly? Well, religion is... how do I explain it? Religion is usually based on the story of a particular character. That character, sometimes called God, establishes some principles to be followed so you can live in harmony with everyone else. Love, sacrifice, respect, death, resurrection, punishment, and other similar things. There are lots of different religions, but most share similar ideas. People that believe in a religion defend its principles. In conclusion, a religion is a combination of ideas based on faith. Ah, and what's faith? You could say that faith is blindly believing that something is true. So, someone that believes in a religion simply thinks that the ideas of that religion are true without checking to see if they make any sense. You've got it. No, I still don't get it. What's good about that? Well, there are people that need something to believe in to feel complete. Religion can fill that void easily and make people feel happy. Besides, the people that invent a religion can use it to manipulate its followers, and ask them for money or other things if it's well run. As you can see, everyone wins. Whoa, that's interesting. But do people really believe a story without asking themselves whether it's true? Well, you've already seen proof. The elder couple from the church believe that they'll be resurrected because they buy cheese. There's your answer. Now it makes me think of back in the day when they were like, hey, if you pay this amount of money, then everything will be forgiven. Good to go. And then people kind of like, I don't feel like doing that anymore. Well, tell me about it. What are these religion-creating courses all about? Well, when someone has a problem, they come here, we talk it through, and then we get to work. The objective is that the student is able to put together their own religion, to achieve followers, and as a result, resolve their problem. We help the students by making sure that they have all the necessary components to create a complete religion that will help them achieve their objective. So, anyone with a problem can start a religion, and that will solve all their problems. Correct. It doesn't matter what the problem is, how complicated it might be, or who has it. We can always create a religion that adjusts to the needs of our client. The most important thing is that the religion is well developed, so that a particular group of people will believe in it blindly. For example, you heard people talking about the Time Lord, and the system of achieving redemption through the purchase of cheese. All of that is based on an invented religion. Mr. Bleak was having trouble with his business, and he came to us looking for help. So, it's an invented religion. Like all of them. Mr. Bleak has a business which produces, distributes, and sells cheese. But he had a bad year and didn't know what to do to recover his sales. Until he met us. One of our mentors worked with him to create a new religion, with the objective of improving sales. And that's where the Chronodary religion, it's a beautiful, beautiful name, and the story about traveling through time came from, where Reverend Bleak brings back cheese from his visits to the Time Lord. When those faithful to the Time Lord buy cheese from Reverend Bleak, they receive pardon for their sins. What's a sin? When someone does or thinks something that contradicts the norms set by a religion, it's said that they commit a sin. Ah, but Mr. Bleak's story doesn't make any sense. Normal people don't believe in time travel, or think that buying cheese makes it okay to do bad things. You say that because you still underestimate the power of religion. People that are fearful or doubtful will cling on to any story which makes them feel better. In belief, Mr. Bleak found a group of people that were in need of something to believe in, and he used that opportunity to bring them closer to his religion. And now, thanks to our course, Mr. Bleak's cheese business is booming. There's the next thought. I could create my own religion to solve my problems. This game really puts things in a very fascinating light that kind of makes sure that you look at things objectively. You should never just believe anything completely blindly. It's pointing out a lot of good faults in not necessarily just religion, but life in general, especially relating to things on the internet. Just blindly believing what you read or edited videos and what you see. Except for mine. Mine are all true. So with my own religion, I can solve my problems. Of course, that's exactly what I'm saying. Perhaps there's something we can help you with. Well, maybe. I work at my mom's butcher where I kill pigs, rabbits, and other animals. I cut them up into pieces and prepare the meat for sale. That's unusual. Yeah, I know. Everybody tells me that. That's child exploitation. A young girl shouldn't be doing that. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, don't worry about it. I like the animals. You like the animals, or you like killing them? I like being with the animals when they're alive and eating them when they're dead. I love meat. What I don't like is that they get scared of me when I approach them with my knives. I need to do my job, but it makes me really sad. That's my problem. Ah, and another thing. Lately we've not had many customers in the shop, and my mom says that if things don't get better, we'll have to close. If that happens, I won't have the animals or the meat. Anyway, after what you said, maybe you can help me create a religion like the cheese one, so that we get lots of customers in the butchers and the animals are not afraid of me. That's an interesting case, that's for sure. Yes. Yes, I think we can solve your problems. Of course you can. Really? We're gonna need a religion that's slightly more complex than usual, but that shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna assign my best mentor to your case, the one that specializes in strange and difficult cases like yours. You should know I don't have much money. I don't think I can pay for your best mentor. Don't worry, we'll make an exception for you. We'll use it as an opportunity to demonstrate that we can provide a solution to strange situations like yours. Woo! I'm gonna sign up for the course. Convincing my animals will be a challenge. But I've got nothing to lose, so let's do this. I want to create my own religion. I want to join the course. Great! You won't regret it, I promise. Famous last words. Let's fill in this form with your details. Tell me your full name. Agatha Knife. Oh. Antonia 9? Amanda Knife? You know, we're going just straight up. Agatha Knife. Knife? As a knife and fork? Yes. Well, it suits you. A badass name. Where do you live? At the butcher's. In the back room, at the butcher's knife. The only butcher's in town. Well, you told me you work there, but I need you to tell me where you live. That's precisely it. I do live there. In the abattoir. I'm always there. When I'm not at school, of course. Like, what's up? Is there a problem? Are you sure you don't want to report your mother to the authorities? No, I already told you I'm cool with it. Okay, as you wish. Now, I need you to tell me your age. I remember reading before that she is 7. Good middle age. I hope I'm right. I'm 7 years old. Any illness or allergies? Oh, an allergy to meat? Oh, that would suck. I don't have any other problems. Insomnia. I suffer from insomnia, but I'm not sure if that's an illness. Okay, I'll write it down just in case. Honesty is the best policy. Do you drink, smoke, or take drugs? I like the smell of blood. I'm addicted to meat. I don't take drugs. I think this is probably the most accurate for her from what I know. I'm addicted to meat, but I'm not sure if that counts as a drug. No, I don't think that counts. Why do you need to know that? Don't worry, that information isn't necessary for the course. It's for legal reasons. It's ridiculous, I know. Anyway, no drugs, that's good. Nearly finished, just one more thing. Telephone number? I don't have a phone, but I can give you the number for the butchers. No, that's no use. What about an email? No. Okay, we'll get in touch with you by special means. I'll leave a note from the mentor so he knows. Well, that's it, all done. Take this form and give it to your mentor. He's in the confessional at the moment. Confessional? It's a little wooden hut in the hallway over there. Go and talk to him, and he'll let you know what you need to do next. Anything else you'd like to know? I've had enough of talking. That'll do for now. Okay, I hope you enjoy the course. I'm sure you'll... No doubts here. I am sure you will be able to create a fantastic religion. That will solve the problems you're having with animals and the butchers. You'll see how much fun creating a religion can be. Oh, the registration form for the course. Pick that up. Alright, we're off to a great start founding a religion and all that. Oh, this game is a lot more in-depth on important topics and stuff than I anticipated. I heard a lot of people discussing it on Steam that, you know, not a kid's game really, even though you might think from the appearance, but definitely a lot of, I think, very good, important topics. So go ahead and let me know in the comments below what you think of this game so far. Do you like the style of this game? It kind of gave me like Tim Burton-y vibes. And what do you think about the topics covered in the game? Do you think they're done in a good way? Are you looking forward to seeing how we're going to make this carnivorism religion work? So remember guys, like if you like, and sub if you love. And until next time, bye bye!